Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel. This is Jonathan. Today we're back with Death Note episode 14. A double Sui. Does that work? So we're moving along quickly. Kira Light has officially met. Oh, what's her name? Mona?
Misa
Something
Amane.
like, yeah.
I think so.
They finally meet. She wants nothing but to just, I guess, be with him. And he was very suspicious. But I think he's seeing now why when she told her backstory.
Right. Which we hope it's true, right?
Right. She's clever, and so it's clever enough for her to make that story.
Right.
But then again, why would she want? If she wanted to kill him, she already could. If it was that, right?
Very true.
So I think there's some truth to it. And if you trust her enough, they could potentially work together, which would be kind of wild. I don't know if he wants to share that.
I think I might have mentioned this in a previous episode to last episode's was. Could he show her a picture of Elle and, or
does it have to be in person? Oh, I forgot. What is the rule on that? Do they have to be in person?
I don't know.
But is there any pictures of Elle?
Well, actually, no, they don't have to be in person because that's how Elle was killing a lot of the criminals, just pulling up their pictures online or the picture of the criminal, the first guy he killed. It was just a picture because remember they were inside a daycare that he was holding hostage.
Well, but then the name was included.
Right, so he knew the name in the
face. But if the name wasn't included, is the picture of that enough for her to give him the name? You know what I mean?
Oh, well, true.
Well, I guess she was able to see. No, because even whenever she was killing people outside of the cop walking in,
the two cops that walked in,
she had binoculars.
Yep,
and was looking at them in person. Yeah. So I guess I don't know if it has to be in person or not. Right. Maybe it does.
Could be a picture. Yeah.
Imagine he can just like be with her and she could be the eyes.
Right.
And then they just walk around together and he doesn't have to give up his eyes. He technically has them through another person.
Yeah. That's and she's okay with him using her like, right. Because he's like, she said, and then after you use me, you can kill me. But sounds very I don't even know what the word for that is, but I mean, submissive comes to mind, but it's I think it's like a it's next like very level like of
servanthood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a twist that I thought of that it might happen like later in the show. Before I knew they were gonna meet, would be like one of those things where like they come down to where they're gonna get in a duel or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then
him and her.
Yeah, and then she's just like fine, and then she gets smashes to kill him, and then she ends up dying because her time ran out just before.
Oh,
because she cut her time in half.
Could be.
Like, and so he gets saved by like a split second.
That. Could you imagine?
And Rem, and that'd be crazy because Rem would know that. Like, she only has 16 days left, but I'm not gonna tell her nothing.
I mean, unless Rem falls in love with her too.
True. And then I wonder if Ryuk can see her. Because Ryuk can. It's human to human.
Yeah, she can't see Ryuk because she hasn't touched his death note.
Right, but I'm saying I think Ryuk can probably see how many days she has left.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
because the Shinigamis can see everybody, regardless.
Right. Correct, but he wouldn't. Humans tell her, limited, but he wouldn't. He
wouldn't tell him.
Would he if he asks?
Can he communicate with Rem now that he sees her?
I think so.
Now that, or is Rem only allowed to speak with Misa?
No, I think it's whoever touches
they can communicate.
Yeah, because you remember the criminal on the bus. I think Ryuk scared him, or he said something like "boo" or like I can't remember exactly, but. He communicated with him. After he touched the page.
Dang. All right. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to hop into this one. Before we do, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full length actions are over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. But we're going to go ahead and hop into episode 14.
Let's do it. A friend. That's what it is.
Recap. And his maniacal look is...
She'll tell me his name, and then I eliminate the entire task force. And when that's done, I'll kill her too. After all, I can't let her live much longer.
Okay, that answers the question we had before.
Just pretend? Could you show me your Shinigami? I really want to see her.
I need her to trust me. I guess I have to.
Yeah, it's gonna scare her.
Hey there, how's it going?
Oh, look at that. I already know your name. It's Ryuk, right? Nice to meet you.
Oh, because she got the eyes.
Please ask Mr. Mogi to start following Light so we can keep tabs on what he's doing.
You want him followed?
Where did you send all those tapes from? The ones that went to the TV stations?
Let's see. Osaka the first time, then Tokyo. This other one from Nagano. I took the bullet train every time, so that way the police couldn't pinpoint my location.
Wow.
All right, you'll have to dispose of everything that was used to create those videotapes, understand? I need you to send one last video and make sure it's from a place you haven't used yet. It should say, I've decided to stop searching for Kira. I still plan to help Kira in his mission, and I hope that in time he will come to see me as an ally. I will share my power with others who I feel are worthy.
Share my power?
We'll just add that part to throw off their investigation. They suspect...
No need to ask. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
There's one more thing which is very important. If you get arrested by the police, never mention anything about us or the death note. As long as they don't get a hold of that notebook, there's no proof that you did anything.
I promise. So this must mean that we're officially boyfriend and girlfriend now, aren't we? Then I'd like to add one condition.
Uh-oh.
You have to go on a date with me at least once a week.
Told you.
Unbelievable. It looks like I'm gonna have to spell this out for you. Elle already suspects that I'm Kira. Do you see what I'm saying here?
Elle is amazing. I mean, everyone's been saying that he's getting nowhere with the investigation and that he's a complete idiot and stuff. But he already knows that much?
I've also been able to get close to Elle.
Huh? You and Elle are in contact with each other? This is getting so
He's starting to reveal more than he wants
Even though
to.
he suspects I'm Kira, Elle figures he's safe as long as I don't know his real name. He's only focusing on me because he has no other suspects, and he has no evidence. And little by little, I'm winning his
revealing
trust.
too much.
I guess he figures he's
So all
gonna
you
take
have
her out
to do is
anyway.
take me to where Elle is and I can see his real name for you.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. If all of a sudden someone I just met gets too close and at the same time the police detect changes in Kira or the second Kira's
That's all we were talking
behavior,
about.
that person will be suspected of
Makes
being
sense.
the second Kira.
Right.
You're right.
Of course, that'll put me under even greater suspicion.
And Elle will pick up on that.
We can't be seen in public because it'll look too suspicious.
Look,
Then we meet in
need to take
private.
the time. I can't eliminate Elle without you. So I'll call you and see you as often as this situation allows. I have to make sure that I'm seen with other girls, okay?
Oh,
Huh? What do you mean? You're seriously gonna date other girls?
Like, not date him.
Yeah, more or less.
I don't want you to!
oh, here it comes. Jealousy.
If I see you with another girl, I'll kill her.
Oh no, this is like one of those. Yeah.
Look, sweetie.
Gonna make her fall
This
in
is
love.
not
It's like,
infused.
if I can't have you,
Maybe
nobody
it
can.
feels that way.
Don't you believe in love at first sight?
No?
I admit that everything you said was true. I did want to meet Kira out of gratitude and respect, not love. But from the moment I first saw you, I knew.
You can show me your love by obeying me. I thought you said it was okay if I used you.
But I never said you could date other girls. I mean, those are two totally different things.
I have both notebooks. If you don't obey me, I can easily kill you.
I would never allow that, Light Yagami.
Oh.
If you do anything that results in this girl's death, the first thing I'll do is write your name in my death
Whoa.
note. I will kill you.
This is the first time we've seen him intervene.
Yeah.
If she happens to die before that time, I'll know it was you who killed her.
Wouldn't that mean you die too?
Yes, you are correct.
Whoa.
But I'm quite willing to
What?
accept that outcome.
Are you?
It's almost 11:30, you know. You really shouldn't have a girl here this late.
Shinigami's just hanging out in
of
there.
course.
You should walk her to the station.
I can't risk being seen with her in public.
Just walk to the corner.
No, I'm all right,
Oh.
thanks. Well, good night.
That Shinigami is going to kill me if I kill that girl?
Man, but what's her
Which means-
reasoning?
It also means that I'll be forced to protect her from being caught by the police for the rest of her life.
Oh.
Oh,
Man, that
deep.
was crazy. What's Rem's motivation?
Other than love, which is what we
Or
heard
she's
in the
maybe she's grown close
right.
to Misa.
Yes, but
But
I just like you're right. What is her motivation to be willing to accept the fact that she would die by?
right, by doing that. And if it's like, and is the rule that because like they kind of said it, like if another Shinigami falls in love with a human and then prevents their death, then they die.
Mm-hmm. Well, but see,
But they added that part in if they fall in love with another human. So is that like a required prerequisite? Like what if they just protect them just to protect them for some reason, not love related?
right. But this also based on the wording, and maybe I'm just overseeing it or overthinking it. But he said, if you kill her, I'll know it was you, and then I'll write your name in my death book. So she's not really preventing anything from happening.
Oh, right.
She's just taking, action after he kills her. At least that's the way I kind of understood it until.
Oh yeah, he's not trying to prevent her death.
And I think that's kind of like a misdirection there, because he said, "You forget that I can see her lifespan, so if you kill her before that's over."
But a Shinigami can just choose anybody and take anybody's life.
Right, and at that point, it's not that Rem prevented anything.
Yeah.
So Rem really wouldn't die.
Yeah, or is it having to do something with like killing an existing owner of a Death Note? But yeah, it's not. She's not preventing a death. I have to go back and see what those rules are again. Like I
think she's just taking action.
But if it's in response to her being killed, they killed someone. Like if the reasoning for her to kill Light is because he took out and nothing to do, like if that's the motive, maybe it's all about motive. You took this one out because of a feeling you had for another human. That's all that matters. Whether whether it's preventing death or not, it's because of a feeling from a human that you felt for a human.
True. Very
and it's
true.
more to that.
To that effect, yeah.
All right. So S word, unaliving, is a valid cause of death. Basically, all humans are thought to possess the possibility to commit S word. It is therefore not something unbelievable to think of. So it's a valid cause of death. Okay. Because all humans. Okay. So then it's just all right.
Yeah, because the possibility to commit it is therefore
something that all humans possess.
Not something unbelievable.
Okay.
Okay.
Whether the cause of the individual's death is either a unaliving or accident, if the death leads to the death of more than the intended, the person will simply die of a heart attack. This is to ensure the other lives are not influenced. Okay, well, whether the cause of the individual's death is either an unaliving or accident. If the death leads to the death of more than the intended, the person will simply die of a heart attack.
So, for example, it's kind of like when he wrote the name of a prisoner and he caused them to unalive himself.
Yeah. As long as like he can't tell him to say like get in a car, go and drive into a house, and blow up and kill everyone else.
Yeah, or drive through a parade. Yeah, they'll just die through.
They'll just die just from a heart attack. Got it. Okay, could make sense.
Ideally, I could kill Rem first. Someone I was controlling would attack Misa, forcing Rem to save her, but if Misa's life was put in danger, Rem would immediately suspect me and I'd be the one who'd get killed. She's famous?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't even want to imagine what would happen if someone found out about us. She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, I forgot about all that.
I need to think of how I can use Misa's eyes to help me kill Elle.
I thought you and I were seeing each other. That is, we're more than just friends, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Exactly. But you don't look like you enjoy being with me. I mean, you haven't even looked at me once.
That's not true at all. Think that I'm actually going out with Miss Takata, the famous Miss Todai. I mean, you're the most beautiful woman at this school.
She's gonna die.
Yeah, you're right. She actually likes all the attention. We should forget about all that stuff and just go at our own pace.
We just received a new video message from the second Kira.
I will start by punishing criminals that Kira has yet to judge. We'll make this
almost word for word.
I can only think that Kira and the second Kira have managed to make contact. I was sure you'd come to the same conclusion I did after watching this once through. Consider how determined he was to meet Kira. So why the sudden change of heart? Now he wants to punish criminals that Kira hasn't? And it begs the question, why didn't he do this to begin with? He probably met Kira and was told which criminals he'd be allowed to judge. And I suspect the purpose of this message is to hide the fact that they met.
I see.
If Light is Kira, I don't think this is the message he would have had the second Kira send us. It doesn't fit. I'm positive that the real Kira would want Elle to die. There's no way he'd
Elle doesn't know that Misa has the eyes.
Yeah.
I think that's the missing.
Ryuzaki.
Yes, Light?
I would never do that if I were Kira.
Why not?
Elle would never agree to appear on TV, no matter what threat he was facing.
Maybe this is a
wouldn't
test.
Allow someone else to die in his place. The Elle I know would find some way to escape the situation.
You've got to stop that. I don't like hearing you say, if I were Kira.
Oh, I just wanted to let Ryuzaki know exactly what I thought of his plan. I want to help solve this case. It's the only chance I have to clear my name. Besides, the only reason I feel comfortable saying things like that is because I'm not really Kira.
That's a good point. It would be a problem if you were Kira, because I feel you're the first friend that I have ever had.
Oh, dang.
Oh, boy.
Tugging on the heart.
The two of us have a lot in common. And I have missed having you around at school. We should play tennis again soon.
Oh, I was trying to get him out.
Is that going to make him second guess or not want to do anything?
Yeah.
No, is that going to make Light not want to hurt if he gets kind of close?
I've got to eliminate him right away.
Smart.
I can't afford to be seen with Misa.
Sorry, but I just couldn't wait for 2 weeks like you said.
This is the first time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to see you so badly.
Oh man, so she is that part is where she's smart, but that's the part that has her careless. Another girlfriend.
Great to see you, Misa.
Can you sound
in
my?
a whole bunch of magazines.
Because that was the same guy who was in the school.
You are Misa's ally, aren't you?
Yes. I'd seen her many times from the Shinigami realm, and then certain events made me develop feelings for her.
Feelings? But you're a Shinigami.
Oh, God.
You don't like what I said before about how I'd kill you if you even attempted to kill Misa. I definitely don't want her to suffer.
Okay, there you go.
As you know, Misa loves me.
Oh, Light.
You're gonna kiss her.
Misa, if I was happy, would that make you happy too?
Finding a way to control
Then
her.
could you ask Rem to kill L?
There's no rule that prevents Rem from killing anyone.
That's right. The two of us will be happy.
Which would make Misa happy, which would make you happy.
It's all I ever wanted.
Why didn't I think of that?
That's a shame.
What?
Fine.
No.
But I do not. This will not kill me, even if it ends up lengthening your life. I will kill L for you.
No.
It really makes
Oh, Rem, thank you so much. I knew I could count on you.
Bro.
I'm shocked.
That's all it took.
Oh. What? No way.
That's nuts.
Oh, but low key, I don't want Elle to die though. Like Elle's a little weird, but I like him. I like him as a character.
I like him as a character. I just think it's
inevitable. One of them has to go down.
Right. One of them has to go, and he's. I think Elle's been probably the closest to identifying and finding out who Kira is.
He's gotten really close, and it's just like anytime he's closer, Kira does something to like kind of ward off his scent a little bit.
Right.
But then he just finds himself coming back closer again. It's inevitable.
And now with
this,
the detective finding or seeing him with the girl, it's like he tells Elle about it, and now Elle is investigating her. And
I wonder if Rem will do it right then and there, or does she have to be around Elle? Because then that's almost too simple. I feel like something's gonna happen that's gonna throw it off the plan.
I think the Rem god, the Shinigami gods can travel, be without. They don't have to be attached because remember, Ryuk was away when Light was out and about, and he went always with them. So it's possible that he can be that Rem can just go and find Elle, get his name, right in the.
Well, I think she probably. That's what I'm saying. Does she have to go physically to him to get his name to begin with? Because that would take time. I don't know how long it takes for her to get there.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think like if how
surely they're not far.
What could happen between Rem killing Elle that would make Rem change her mind? Something happening to Misa, or somehow with Light. I don't know. Maybe something else happens.
Yeah, I
can't. That's the only thing I can think of is that something happens to Misa.
I'm just so caught up in this.
That's
the shock factor of this.
It was kind of obvious, but no, would have never thought of it, right? To use Elle,
right?
He's so smart, and
to use Rem to kill Elle.
Or sorry, to use Rem, and Rem just admitted, like that she developed feelings for Misa, so now she's a candidate. So then that's what we were saying earlier. It doesn't matter if she dies or doesn't die. If she kills someone else because of her feelings towards her,
which is. For Light, it's almost killing two birds with one stone here, because and what Rem said, if I do in fact die because of it, it's still or if I don't die or something like that, I still don't like you, because that's another thing is she's killing Elle in order for Misa to be happy, so there's emotions tied and involved there,
right? But that's not against the rules. So then, and then at that point, he can't get rid of Misa, but at least he doesn't have the scent of L anymore. Like he doesn't have scent L coming after him.
Right.
But I don't know how you can take out Misa without. I don't know how you can take out Rem first at that point.
I mean, I think once you take L out, I mean, like I said it earlier, it's no harm in keeping Misa around. It's, hey, just be my girlfriend, or we hang out, we're friends.
Yeah,
whatever.
that task force won't give up, but it'll take them. It'll be a lot easier to.
Right, they don't have the intelligence, the deductive skills
so good
that L does. Yeah.
Although they're starting to pick up on little signs, like they know that Light was a suspect. Even if L dies, they'll keep Light as. I mean, his dad will want to get rid of that.
Right.
But now they're gonna say like we have to. He has 2 girlfriends now, or maybe they give up. They say Light's innocent, but then they are able to find Misa.
Right.
It's just gonna bring Light back in the picture. For Light's perspective, I think he wants L and Misa out of the picture.
Oh yeah.
But now her Shinigami is the curveball in all of this.
Yes.
Because how do you get rid of the Shinigami before getting rid of Misa, or both at the same time?
He has to do something to where he's protecting Misa from dying, and then,
or this is kind of dark and crazy, but he convinces Misa. Well, no, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say convinces Misa to unalive herself.
Oh,
but then,
you can write that in the.
It is a natural cause of death,
right?
So then, Rem can see Misa's lifespan, and so if she sees it as 2 weeks, and it's because she unalived herself, it's because it was natural.
Right.
He would just have to figure out a way to tell her to do that. And would she go that far?
I think it's just right. I mean, he did it to Naomi, writing her.
Well, but he wrote it in the notebook and then she went and did it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a natural. I think that's different than if he told her to do it without writing in the notebook and she did it on her own. Out of out of love.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like a Romeo and Juliet situation.
Dang.
For love, I didn't tell her that I didn't force her to do it. Right. She chose on her own, and that's considered a normal cause of death. Therefore, you can't, like to Rem, you can't kill me.
Right.
And that's like a way
to blame on me,
which would be wild. But that's the only scenario I can think of.
Well,
I'll probably be way off, but
L might be gone next episode.
Oh man, that's crazy. We're not even halfway. Like it's such a good balance, the two of them, but it's gotten so complicated. Like as a writer, I don't know how you can keep going.
Right.
Like if I was a writer, I'd be like, man, I'm getting lost in my own thoughts. I don't know how to.
Yeah, like where do I go?
I need to get rid of this character because I'm getting confused.
Yeah. It got very complex with the whole, scenario of having to pretend you're Kita, then act like you're not, but you are.
He's like, if I was Kira, what I would do is this. Because he can't play too dumb because then that's obvious too.
Yeah, and I feel like L's eating all the sweets he can in this show already, so
he might already have
the writer's like, the writer's like, what other? He's eating donuts. What else can it be now?
He has a crazy diet, but
yep.
He's young. He's still
fat. That was good though.
Good episode. Nice twist.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm liking where this is going. It has me excited for the next one.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That's all we got for today, guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please consider subscribing to our channel. Full-length reactions are on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. You want to check those out. But we'll be back next week with episode 15. So until then, we will catch you on the next one. Peace.